Oh, Hanami! Hello! Hi! You guys are going fast today. You guys are going hard today. Okay, I haven't done this code yet. My lucky animal. Because I forget how to do it on mobile. I think it's way easier on PC. I think you could just go into account and do it. Who up archive in their blue? Or blue in their archive or something. Whatever the kids say. The alarm was set. Oh my god. The infamous alarm. We're gonna go through the dailies really fast, then we're gonna get back into the story. I think I actually needed to change... Hello? I forgot it always takes a while to load. I think I actually needed to change the thumbnail. I think we're done with the game development department's first story, right? So we definitely are. I remember having a conversation with more experienced senseis last time, but I didn't make a new one. Today has been the day from hell a little bit for me. Just so many mistakes being made all day long. I don't know if there's a full moon or some planet that I can blame this on, but I'm going to. Oh, I made a lamp. That's good. Do I have any? Wow, I've run out of whatever those are. Keystones? Something. I don't remember what they're called. Oh, I needed to do... Is it under account? Coupon. Well, you saw putting about the character art in the wild, you thought of me. Yippee! Thank you. My lucky animal. I don't know if it's case sensitive. Why does the eye look weird? Why is the eye like down? Hey? Like breaking the TV before hearing about the special prize? Or whatever happened last time? Yeah. Yeah, how they... Yeah, ours freaked out before hearing that they actually did win something. Yeah. Not quite that bad, but... So I had to have a medical test. Good morning! Hello, Godzilla. Yep! Yippee! I had to have a medical test this morning, so I had to get up really early. Sleep has been weird. I've said I have one of my siblings... Not one of my siblings. One of my housemates has their sibling over. So I'm sleeping in my office, and I tried sleeping on the air mattress. It was horrible, so I instead have like a... It's like a memory foam pad. You're an idiot. I'm sure you're not. I'm sure it's fine. Are you okay? Sleep Bushido. So I slept on a memory foam pad. Have they confirmed based? They confirmed something, but not that. So I got like 6-ish, a little less, probably five and a half maybe hours of sleep, and it was okay. Oh, afternoon. Oh, morning. Oh, I totally was just like, yeah, good morning. That's a greeting that you say to people. I see. You're right. Yeah. It's firmly not. Yes, my home office. No, you're right. Yes, that's an important clarification. Hybrid Dimension Bliss. Hello, welcome in, Hanami. That is an important clarification. Yes, my home office, my room that I stream from, and craft from and sew from, not like a different building. My home office. So happy Christmas, happy Christmas. Not even Merry Christmas. Yeah, I guess. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. So I slept okay. And then I thought my appointment was at 8, and so I looked at like the traffic report, and I was like, for Speedcraft, oh gosh. Hi, hello. Hi, Kyrie. You're sleepy? Same, honestly. So I thought my appointment was 8. So I looked at the traffic report, and the traffic report said it'll take you anywhere between 30 minutes and an hour and a half to get there. So I was like, okay, so I guess I'll leave at like 6:30. Is it you're in it, or is it the stream? I hope it's you. Lovingly, I hope it's you. On my end, it looks okay. I think. Maybe not. My bits are dropping a little. YouTube streams have been whacked since yesterday. I don't know. My bits are dropping a bit. It might be. Wow. I don't know. It's changing a lot between like 3,000 and 5,000. It's a YouTube problem? Okay. You're not sure if it's just them? I don't know if it is just them. YouTube is setting Twitch is good? Okay. PJC's been dropping on Twitch though. Just a bit? Okay. Yeah, I hope it's okay. I was having internet problems yesterday, actually. I think we sorted it. Twitch is good? Okay. Keep me updated. Okay? I do multi-stream, so for those of you who are on YouTube, if it's really annoying, you can watch on Twitch. I know that there's ads on Twitch, and that's annoying too, but, pick your poison. Pick your poison. You switched off Wi-Fi, I love you, though. Okay, okay, thank you. What haven't I done? Okay. Let me go over to Twitch. Okay. Sorry. Skip it and trip it hard. So I left at 6:30, and then I get to my appointment, and it's only when I get to my appointment that I realize my appointment is supposed to be actually at 8:30, not 8. So I'm there at 7:45, and I'm like, oh, well, that's good. It's better. Okay. Thank you, Widow's Night. Thank you for following me. Also, hello, welcome to the Twitch side of things. Okay, hopefully it stays okay. Maybe my kilobits or whatever that this unit of measure is always fluctuates this much, and I'm just not used to it. Yeah, YouTube can be rough. I chatted a bit even after I said I'd be out for a bit. Yeah, I was... So, okay, so there's two reasons for that. So, I was there at 7:45, and then I had to wait in the waiting room, right? But then, they were late, so I waited, and it was 8:30, and nobody was there, and then nobody came to get me until like 8:45. That's okay, like 15 minutes late, no problem. And so we start the test, and the first half of this test, so we were testing my nerves and my muscles in my hand. My hands and my elbows to make sure I didn't have nerve damage. That is the sort of short version of this. And it is the same test to see if you have carpal tunnel, but that's not what we were actually looking for. We were looking to see if I have nerve damage in my elbows. So the first part of this test is using like an electric pulse. Like, I don't know how to describe it. An electric pulse wand? To shock, like electrify your nerves from the outside, from outside of your skin. And then measuring your nerves with a measuring tape. Like, I have like pen marks all over my arms in a bunch of different places because they were like marking where my nerves were, and like it was crazy. And so I posted a picture on Twitter of what the report looked like. It's like just a ton of numbers. It's so many numbers because they had to manually measure how long my nerves are. You found out something about your mom and it's potentially genetic? Oh, that's always kind of good though, isn't it? When you can get that information. So the first part of the test, it wasn't that bad, honestly. I have what they call a TENS unit. You were behind. Oh, yeah, on my sub account. Yeah. The numbers, basically. Yeah, on my sub account, I posted an image. Hold on. Let me pull it up, actually, because I think it is funny. Can I do it? What is my sub account even called? Oh, wait, it's, yeah. Weeby Hime. Let me pull up the image. I want to show you. I tweeted it with the caption, doxing my nerve measurements, because I thought it was funny. But yeah, it's like just a ton of numbers. Like, this means nothing to me. Obviously, they tell you more information than this, but I was reading this and I was like, great. Yeah, I did see him writing all this stuff down. Awesome. Perfect. So, that's the first part of the test. It's not that bad. I have a TENS unit and it basically just feels like putting on a TENS unit really high, or if you've ever messed around. Okay. Cafe can't do right now. Scrimmage can do. Okay. So, after the first part of the test, they said, so actually we need a second doctor for the second part of the test. So I'll be right back with the second doctor. And I said, okay. And then I'm sitting in this room, laying on this bed still, the exam room. And like 10 minutes pass, no problem. 15 minutes. Okay, 20 minutes. Fine, 30 minutes pass. And he comes back in. He's like, hey, I'm so sorry. They're running behind. So the other doctor's actually busy. And, you know, she'll be ready soon. And I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. That's okay. So I just keep laying on this bed, waiting. And at some point I grab my phone because I'm like dozing off. So that's why, Jin, I was chatting on Discord because I was about to fall asleep. I was dozing off, genuinely dozing off. Cause like it's warm. They offered me a heated blanket. That's the other thing. They offer you a heated blanket because they say it's better if your nerves are warm. Your nerves are more conductive if they're warm. So they're like, do you want a heated blanket? Hold these heating pouches. Like, they get you super warm. And then they left me there for an hour and 15 minutes or something like that. And then they finally came back in and did the awful needle grinding thing. And it sucked. So anyway, I don't have any damage, thankfully, to my elbows. But I only got one. But I do have carpal tunnel in both of my hands, actually. Which isn't that surprising, but the thing that surprised me is I guess my left hand is actually worse than my right hand. But my right hand is where I get more of the symptoms, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on there, but I did get a migraine because of the pressure changes, the barometric pressure changes. And I was really bothered by that, and my medication wasn't helping, so that was annoying. And then, I forgot when I left work that I had a permanent marker in my pocket that I use for work. I had a permanent marker in my pocket. And I got home, and I decided I was gonna lie down for a few minutes because of my migraine. And I guess I laid down on the permanent marker and cracked it open. So, there was permanent marker ink everywhere, all over one of my favorite blankets, all over the shorts that I was wearing, all over my, like, mattress pad thing that I have been sleeping on. Everywhere. Just completely soaked in permanent marker ink. And in trying to get it out with alcohol, it then is, like, all over my washing machine, all over my bathtub, all over the floor. It's, like, everywhere. It genuinely, it just keeps spreading. I've now laundered the shorts and the blanket once. It's now in the washing again, but I'm pretty sure it's not coming out. I'm pretty sure this blanket is just gonna have a big permanent ink stain on it forever, and that sucks, and I'm pretty sad about it. But one of my housemates was trying to make me feel better, and they said, like, since I'm leaving this job soon, they said, like, it's just one last thing that your job, you know, so you can't forget your job. Ink girl, pretty much, yeah. You have a vial test in your hand. Which hand? Just one? I was surprised it was both. So, okay, that was annoying. And then I thought that I was gonna have a therapy appointment today. I thought I was gonna start with a new therapist. So I was rushing to try to deal with the ink. And then, like, deal with the ink really quick, right? Deal with it very quick. Your right hand. Yeah, that makes more sense, I think. Yeah, that's also why I was surprised. They said it was worse in my left, because I am also right hand dominant. Trying to deal with the ink really fast, because I thought I had a therapy appointment at 6 with a new therapist. Turns out, my appointment was not at 6, it was at 6:30, and it wasn't therapy, it was, like, psychiatry. So, just medication, which is good, because I needed that, actually, but it was... I could have used the therapy, because then I tried to eat dinner really fast before the appointment, and right as I was finishing up dinner, I don't know what happened. Like, my hand shook or something, and I, like, poured almost a full cup of Pepsi all over myself and my couch and my shorts and my new shorts, by the way. I had changed out of the shorts that had ink on them, put on pajama shorts, and then poured Pepsi all over them. And I don't know how I didn't cry. I really wanted to. Zaku, welcome to the Twitch side of things. Yeah. Really wanted to cry. Somehow didn't. Managed to not cry. And then had the therapy appointment. The clinician, very nice. Not a therapist, though. Anyway, it's fine now. We're here. I don't have a headache anymore. I think this is crazy. I was getting... It is just one of those days. It's really rough. I think nothing else can happen, though. I think that nothing else can happen. Is it Zaku? Yeah, Tsuzaku. Tsuzaku is the TZK. That's what it's short for. Right? I think. That's my understanding. I don't think anything else can happen. I'm sitting at my desk. I could, I guess, pour my water all over. Actually, hold on. My Punimofu box is like right on the side of my desk. And if I were to spill my water, it would fall on that. I don't want that to happen. I moved it. It's very far away now. Let's not. I don't want that box damaged. Okay. I'm like looking around now for danger. I don't think there's anything else I could do right now that would be a problem. I think it's fine. I remembered, yes! You're still watching YouTube on your TV! So you can see how scuffed it is, I guess? Yeah, today it's just one of those days. And then one of my housemates was trying to open a container of cake, like a plastic container, and cut their hand on it. And I was like, I'm sorry, I've poisoned you. My bad luck. But I said this, I get to meet some of the most popular groups in PA and start one of the most beloved stories. Okay, exciting. I'm really glad. Oh, that's what I was trying to say. I was getting the ink out with... You want to give the numbers? Thank you. Appreciate it. Online it was saying to get the ink out with rubbing alcohol. So I was using a lot of rubbing alcohol to get all of this ink out. And I was inhaling a lot of fumes. But I think the fumes actually made my migraine go away. Like, does that sound insane? Inhaling alcohol fumes? But like, I don't have a migraine anymore. I did before. And my meds didn't help. And I didn't do anything else different. It was just the fumes. So, I don't know. I don't know, but I'm not going to question it. I'm also not going to purposefully test it. But, you know, for now, I'm happy to not have a headache. Because I genuinely thought I was going to have to cancel. Because I was having, like, really bad light sensitivity. Like, horrible light sensitivity. Like, I was... The reason I crushed the marker was because I laid down on my side with an eye mask on in, like, a completely pitch black room. Like, I couldn't handle the light. So I thought I would have to cancel. And I didn't! We're here. I'm glad. Okay. Huh. Makeup Work Club. Here we go. Eden Treaty. Oh, I didn't see... Wait, what is that? Hold on. I want to see what that said. Okay. Gehenna and Trinity Academies are sworn enemies. Will they ever see eye to eye? Yeah, probably. This is probably a story of friendship thing. Twitch slamming you with ads. I'm sorry. I have it on a relatively low setting. I keep getting Twitch notifications that tell me I should up the amount of ads per hour I have. It keeps being like, you could earn more if you turn on the ads, if you turn them up. And I'm like, I don't want to do that though. It's not the very, very lowest setting, but it's lower than what they recommend. It just destroyed the brain cells that had the migraine. You know what? If that's a permanent fix, then I'm all for it. But I doubt that it's a permanent fix. Oh, yeah. Okay, I have seen some of these characters. I have some of them. Whoa. Oh, God. Okay, yeah. Say I've seen a lot of. Okay. Wait, her actual outfit is really cute. I say actual outfit because I always see swimsuits. I don't know how much I've seen, like... clothing set. No, I didn't mean to hit that. No. Where's the log? Okay. I was just trying to click back into the game window. Say. Okay. The Eden Treaty is a promise to put an end to hatred, so to speak. Does this not... Yeah, okay, it's not voiced. Peak Fox. It's a pact to cease the long-standing rivalry between Trinity and Gehenna. In other words, it's an effort to build trust in the place of hatred that would only continue to fester if left alone. She's one of your fave girlies. Have you met her yet? She's really cute. Oh, Korean dub. Okay. It's just weird it has the button, you know? You can think of it as a peace treaty between Gehenna and Trinity. She's a little bird. Is the bird's alive, right? Like, that's a real bird? Sorry, I wasn't asking if it's, like, taxidermied. I meant, like, is it real or is it plush? Like, is it a plushie? Is it a toy? I'm assuming it's real. However, now that the General Student Council President has gone missing, the pact is worthless. She has many birds. Are foxes and birds, like, normally... They're not normally a thing, right? Hold on. Okay. Sorry, this is neither here nor there. The past, like, week and a half, so many birds have flown in front of my car. I have not hit any of them, but I feel like it's a matter of time. So many little birds have flown in front of my car and then, like, very quickly turned around, or I've been able to swerve. But I am very scared. Like, it's a matter of time. I have, to this day, not harmed an animal, any creature with my vehicle, but I feel that it's going to happen. Well, it's obviously gonna happen. Anyone who drives, that's just gonna happen eventually. But like, I feel it's gonna happen soon. Scary. I don't like it. The common meme is that the bird is the actual Seiya and the girl is a puppet. I love that concept. There are some VTubers who have that as a concept. I like that. Not with birds, but like Marionette, and it's like, oh, their mascot is actually the real one. I think there's one that's like a doll girl with a cat on her lap, and it's like the cat is the actual streamer, and the doll is just like a mannequin. I don't know, something like that. Eden is the name of the paradise from ancient scriptures. It's beyond me why the General Student Council president chose it to begin with. Perhaps it was because she had a sick sense of humor. No, it's good. It's why we need more trains and remove all cars. Train fan bias. No, but we do need more trains, though. We do need more public transit. For real. Are you aware of Kivotos' 7 cones? Koans? Cones? Meaning. Wait. A paradoxical riddle, story, or question used in Zen Buddhism to stop logical thinking, test a student's spiritual progress, and spark sudden intuitive enlightenment. Okay, how is this pronounced? Koan. Okay. Are you aware of Kivotos' 7 koans? Alright. Thank you. Cat? Cat? Koan sounds like poem? No. Not according to this, at least. Not according to... Well, wait. That was the Google AI. Let's look at Merriam-Webster. Give me a second. No, it is koan. Blue Archive is deep. Yeah. Also, Voltor, hello. Welcome in, Hanami. The 5th one relates to paradise. Can we prove anyone has ever reached paradise? No. You can go for an ice cream koan. Alright, you got me. You got me with that. Don't tempt me. Oh, that's one good thing that happened today. I did get a treat. It's poem, like, in that it's not fully literal. Oh, okay, yes. I did get a little treat after my appointment. I went to Costco for lunch, and I got one of their seasonal sundaes, and it was vanilla caramel churro. It was so good. Highly, highly recommended vanilla caramel churro. If you're wondering, the bird is a Shima enaga, which is a type of long-tailed tit. So say it canonically does in fact have tits. You can't call her titless. How was your gauze raid? It was not great. I could only do hard. I couldn't even do very hard. Even with borrowing and like an assist character, I couldn't do very hard. But I didn't put that many attempts in, to be honest. I think if I had really tried and like locked in on it, I would have done better. But I've gotten back into a couple other so I've been playing Hololive Dreams. So I've been playing that as a mobile game, and then I also got back into like one of my favorite mobile games, which is Bang Dream, this past week. So I've been splitting time. So you can't prove anyone has ever reached paradise, I think, for the record. Like each of the koans, this question's intent is vague, but it can be interpreted as referring to the inherent paradox in proving the existence of paradise. If paradise exists, then the ones who reach it will remain there for eternity, forever enveloped in joy and satisfaction. You got unlucky, ugh. If someone does leave paradise, it's because they weren't fully satisfied, so it was never a paradise to begin with. This is reminding me of The Good Place, the show The Good Place, a little bit. Therefore, those who reach paradise cannot be found, and should not exist outside of paradise. That is interesting. I like paradoxes like that, that's interesting. So, can you prove the truth of someone who does not exist? This feels Umineko-ish. Got rank 469, nice. Nice. The purpose of this 5th koan is to be nigh unanswerable. Does truth that cannot be proven become worthless? What is the true question masked behind such cynicism? Eden is the paradise from scripture. It exists nowhere and cannot be found. In other words, it's nothing but a sweet illusion conjured by dreamers. You see? Surely, this is the metaphor behind the treaty's name. Okay. She's too cute. Her design is too pretty. Sensei, you may find the story that's about to unfold to be unpalatable, sorry. Different word. It's a story meant to make you uncomfortable, uneasy, and leave you unhappy. Oh, here... I've been seeing this go around Twitter today. Happy Age Gap August, everyone. A cynical story that will make you doubt people and truth. Gloomy, sad, painful, and ultimately bitter. But entirely truthful. Sorry. I ask that you not look away and see it through to the end. For a long time, there was also a debate on whether Seiya has a tail, or just really long hair. And it wasn't until we got an official figure that it got confirmed to be a tail. That's the kind of thing that is like a bane to cosplayers everywhere. My favorite game, originally, before it was remade, the original game had 3 different main artists, and they all drew the main character slightly different. She had different lengths of sleeve, and different like hem on her skirt, and her brooch was different on all 3 pieces of art for the game, and it drove me insane. So like when I was cosplaying her, I just had to pick. This was back in like 2016 or something when the game came out. It was very annoying. It's like sometimes her sleeves were like past her fingertips, and sometimes it was like just like to her elbow, and sometimes it was a little bit in between. Please decide. This is why character designers are important, and reference sheets are very important. For that is your responsibility. We'll see it through to the end. Pocket mirror! Set! How do you know? Yeah. I guess because I talk about it enough, but yeah, pocket mirror. I'm feeling shy now because you remembered it. But yes, pocket mirror. The original. If you look at the main character, she's got very different art. Just like Rumiko Takahashi art. Yeah, that's really bad because that's just one person. Hina. Whoa, cute. I really like their outfits a lot. This style appeals to me. The Eden Treaty. Their style appeals to me a lot. Okay. Next. Oh, now we're back to the vibey music. Whoa, look! Everyone loves her. Everybody loves her. I can't stand this anymore. I'm in agony, torment, misery. Are you? And it's all your fault, Sensei. You're fine, I bet. I think you're fine. Me? I think you're just whiny. Itchy no no dame. Suke! Was she that kind of creature? Jun! You're going to hurt Sensei's feelings if you keep saying things like that, Koharu. Remember, they're only here to help us. Besides, Sensei only came to help after you'd already failed your past exams, right? I think you're fine. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be saying that. But, like, I'm just thinking sometimes, like, kids are whiny. Do you know what I mean? Not that I'm calling her a kid. But, like, younger people sometimes are very hysterical, right? For no reason. She's cute. I'm a member of the Justice Task Force. It's not my fault I have to miss so many classes. Okay, then study. There's a solution here. Azusa pretty. Whoa, very pretty. Strange. The same applies to the other Justice Task Force members. Yet you're the only one who failed, Koharu. I love the one side off the shoulder look. Whoa, very cute. Incredibly cute. Goodness, Azusa. Are you trying to tell Koharu she isn't intelligent? You can interpret it that way, but the reality is that sometimes life is just like this. That's a brat for sure. The verdict is out, but I'm leaning that way. You mean that life is agony, torment, and misery, like she said? That's deep. But why am I the one being singled out? You all failed too. If I'm dumb, then so are all of you. No. You think Koharu's the one you see the most art of in the wild for art? Who do I see the most of? I think it cycles between like Ibuki and Hina, probably, for me. Yeah, to this day we don't know how far that vertical line on Koharu stops at. Yeah, you see the most of Ibuki and Hina. I think, yeah, Ibuki and Hina. Hanako's buttons are working so hard. It might just be stone shot. Oh, the twins you see a lot too. I also see the twins a lot. Who else? There's definitely other characters I see a lot of, but I feel like, yeah, those three quite a lot. You guys. Idiots, the whole lot of you. That's why you're all in the makeup work club to begin with. Right now it's all about Kay. Really? I don't think I've seen that much art of Kay. But I'm not really like going out of my way to look either. You. And you. And you. Oh yeah. For sure, Hanako's buttons are not actually... They're decorative. There's not a seam there. Her is adorable, yeah. Okay, spoiler stuff. Well, I know. I've seen the character, though. I know I haven't met her yet, but I've seen what she looks like, at least. And you two! Me? What did I do? Okay, Karu. Deep breaths. Calm down. There's about 3 different twins in the game. Which one? The green ones. The green ones. Artificer's predecessor. Hi, Hanami. Do you want to pull her cheek? Yeah. What, Koharu's? I want to pull her pigtails. Calm down. We're all gonna be expelled. And if I'm expelled, I'll be kicked out of the Justice Task Force. Anything but that. You ship Azusa and Hive me so bad. Really? Okay, I'll be keeping my eyes out. I want to see what there is there. I can at least sympathize on that front. Expulsion is not an option. I won't go down without a fight, no matter how futile it may seem. I don't know. Getting expelled doesn't seem like the end of the world. Rather... Okay, yeah, so this... Like, construction-wise, fun sewing fact. This and this, there's lines here. Those aren't actually seams. Those would be darts. That's just to make it fit better. It's not actually like a seam. So there's no risk of this popping open. Those buttons are decorative. Thankfully, because otherwise her shirt would be open instantly. This must just... Well, it can't pull on over her head, right? It's too fitted. There's probably a zipper on the side somewhere. Anyway. Handshake gift. Lily, my Kimo otaku comment. Don't call me Kimo. No. I can't really deny it, but the younger of the two is your all-time favorite student, really. Asusuye is Tanada Risa. Also voiced Roy, Mercury, and Gate, Risa, and Gochiyosa. Okay. Mashu and Fate Go, Kuon and Utawareru Mono, and Yukari and Yuyushiki. The only of those that I've seen is Gochiyosa, but I can, in my head, in my mind's ear, hear Rize so clear still. So that checks out to me. Excuse me? Sorry for yelling. What I mean to say is, the whole reason we're here is to avoid being expelled. Rize's peak. Is Rize your favorite? Sharo is my favorite. But I do like them. She was Master and Faiko. She had health issues. Rei Takahashi took over. Okay, Megan and ZA. Okay. But if we don't start putting our heads together, you read Utaware Mono as Ushi Wakamaru from Fate. These names are too long. Rize and Maya are your favorites. I always, for some reason, I forget about the little ones. Maya and the other one whose name I'm forgetting. Clearly. Somehow I always forget about them. I shouldn't, but... We'll all be expelled in a week. I think this needs something more than a cliche, like put our heads together to solve. What if we thought outside the box and said, Megu, Mayan Megu. Yeah, okay. I did like Megu, but I just can't ever remember her somehow. Like, let's put our bodies together. How does that sound? Hanako. Are you okay? Oh, hi, Movie! Hi, Nathan. I hope you're doing well. Yeah. Get your head out of the gutter unless you want the death penalty, you perv. Shike. Can you even hear yourself? That doesn't even make sense! Hanako, no. Hanako's sticking with portals. I don't know, that sounds great. Shike, yeah, the death penalty execution. I understand. My, you don't have a very active imagination, do you, Koharu? We could always try it out together. I'm on her side, I don't know. I'm oh! What? PJC, it's your fault. But back it up! But personal space, I don't want to know! Hanako is danger. But... here I come. The good kind of danger. That sound! That sound! No, let me go! Save me, Sensei! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I'm sorry I snapped at you, Hanako. Please let me go! Fascinating. I've never seen such an effective restraining method in close quarters combat. This will prove most useful. No, don't study from that, please. But I would have twisted her joints first. You made too many unnecessary moves with your hands. Girl. Girl. That, my friend, is how you learn things about yourself. Well, ideally you don't have to be forced, but you know. Sensei, please? I'll try, Hifumi, but no promises. Earlier, you guys, I watched a video earlier. There was people trying to do trivia. So they called it trivia, but one of the questions was just like a math question. I don't remember the exact digits, so don't trust me on this, but I think it was like, how many times can 35 fit into 100,000 or something like that? And I realized that I can't do long division anymore. Not that I was ever good at it. Don't get anything in your mind about Lily being able to do math, but like I could at least do it enough to pass, right? But I can't anymore. I don't even know where to start. Like, I drew the shape, and that's it. I don't know what to do after that. I know what it looks like, and that's it. And then I watched as one of the guys in the video, like, tried to explain his work, and I don't understand it still. Like, he was like, no, you take the 3 and you see how many times 3 could fit into 10, and then you take the 5 and you see how many times that could fit in. What? Huh? What is this? Smoking straight up Bermuda Triangle. What shapes? How do they work? I was good at geometry. I just can't do math. It's a Khan Academy. Send me to Kuon. I can't. You can do long division. I can't. I failed high school math 3 times. Ugh. I don't know how I did it, man. The crazy thing is, I took like calculus at university. Like, I took a decently high level math, but we were able to use calculators in college, so that was fine. But I don't know how I managed to do like middle school math, genuinely. But I can do geometry, I can do like I'm cute. So I'm just good at attraction, not division. Attraction? What, not subtraction? What? Huh? Well, this joke doesn't make sense. You can't do math in your head at all. You have to write it down, calculator, and mental math is your downfall. I struggle so bad with mental math. Even simple addition, I have to really think about. It's really rough. They just drill into your head and it leaves the second you stop practicing. Okay, so you say that, but earlier, one of my coworkers, my work grandpa, as it were, I witnessed him do, like, 18 times 9 or something in his head. In, like, 2 seconds. So, 40 doesn't have to make sense. It does, too. It does. He did, like, an 18 times table in his head in, like, no seconds flat. Like, he just could do it. He just did it. It was fine. No problem. And I was like... He was like, okay, so... He was trying to explain to me, like... Like, union jobs. like union work and the different types of like pension plans, and I don't remember why, but it came up and he was like, let's say you get like 18 sick days in a year, and by the end of it, and you have like a 3-year period, and then by the end of it you only get like 18 something like that. I don't remember, but I was shocked. And he's like, and so the sum of that is 90, and I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean 90? Don't worry, I'm still talking about math. I can't do it. I can't. You were still taking high school algebra in college? That's fair. And you finally just dropped out. Honestly, fair enough. Still an ad. Bleh. You're letting me know. Okay, so I'm updated on the products we advertise on my account. Domino's pizza ad makes sense, except I can't eat Domino's. It makes me sick. Well, I shouldn't eat Domino's. I still eat Domino's. But it does make me sick. It makes my tummy hurt really bad. Like, really bad. Very bad. So, yeah. Okay, are the ads done? They should be done, right? 18 times 5 is 90? That's not too difficult. Okay, but I don't know it off the top of my head, though. But I don't know it. But, like, he just knew it, and I didn't know it. Okay, it's Tupo, I'm assuming. I'm assuming Tupo. Hello, come in, Hanami. We're playing Blue Archive. I'm complaining about not understanding math. I don't... Okay, 18 times 5 is 90. That's fine. I guess that's, yeah, the 5 times table then, kind of. But I don't... But I didn't know it, like, instantly. Do you know what I mean? He just knew it. Like, he didn't even have to think about it. And this is like a 70 to 80-year-old man. If you can multiply by 10 and divide by 2, you can multiply by... Yeah, but he didn't even take any time to do it at all. Like, I could do that if you give me a minute, but, like... he didn't... What is this game about? You want to play it, but you don't find gameplay. So, that's, I think, because a lot of people don't show gameplay and mostly just show story. Because the gameplay is mostly just a battle loop. Because you can put it on auto and have your characters auto battle. How do you even explain the plot of this? It is about, a fantasy setting where there are huge cities, basically, that are schools. Like, schools that are the size of... No! Schools that are the size of cities that are at war with each other and at war with corporations, and all of them, I guess, are all girl schools. Because there are no men in this game, other than perhaps you, the player character. And all of the girls are bulletproof for some reason. Yeah, story about youth by cute girls with guns. That's a good way to put it, yeah. That's fair. You've literally only ever seen actual gameplay from me? Yeah. I feel like most people don't bother showing the gameplay because it's just a very quick loop. I feel like most people just do dailies and then... But I only play story. No, I also play gameplay, but I do it mostly off stream. And I only do story on stream. And because I have a limited time to stream, it makes more sense to just do story on stream. But the mecha are technically male-coded? Yeah, that's true. The mecha are kind of male-coded, yeah. And some of the villains are kind of masculine, but like all the playable characters are girls. So, anyway, okay, enough math. Enough math. Enough talking about math. I hate math. That's all. Okay, thank you, Sensei. Alright, we're gonna try. We'll teach you all the things you don't know. We're all going to be expelled at this rate. We'll do our best. Just don't ask me to teach you long division. A few weeks earlier. The men are free, the cute girls are gonna cost you. True, what, the robots aren't even... I mean, you can decide yourself... Well, I guess it depends on who you ask. The meta reason is that the devs just don't want any playable dudes. Yeah, only female students appear. Canonically, there are male students. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Okay, I didn't know that there were male students. Because you only ever see female students. It makes sense that they don't want male playable characters because it's a gacha game. I said it before, I would be kind of disappointed if I pulled and I got a bunch of guys. I'm here for the cute girls, so... Robots are male, but well, robots. Well, you don't think there are male students? Really? I don't know. Hello, Lillie Sensei. It's good to meet you. You're very pretty. I've been wondering about you. Because there was like a, what is it called? What is it called? One of those, like, event recap things. Where you can get, like, rewards for doing, like, tasks with her on the cover. And she's very cute. You that there are only animal male students. I have certainly seen those, yeah. What other games do I play? On stream? Or in general? Guide tasks. Thank you. I was doing a horrible description, so I'm glad you understand. I play a lot of things, but, let's see. Rain World, and... I'm sorry, I'm doing a bad job of describing myself. Fear and Hunger. Baba Zoo, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. I'm playing a game called Magical Princess right now, which is like a daughter-raising sim. Union Syndrome, which is a rhythm game. Lost and Found Co. item finding game. I play a lot of different things. I'm a variety streamer. But you'd probably watch significantly less of my Blue Archive streams if there were male students. Yeah. So you wouldn't watch me play like Genshin, because there's a split. There's a character split. What if I only played the Twinks? You don't know any of the games I said? Fair enough. Story and puzzle focus? Yeah. Anyway. I'm Cutie Fuji Nagisa, the host of the Tea Party. You'd be okay with that? Okay, good. That's pretty much how I played Genshin when I did play. It was only girls and, like, one twink. Just for meta reasons. Because Zhao was too meta to ignore. Probably not. Fair enough. But he was, like, my first, like, very strong character, so... You feel Genshin as buff guys now? You like representation? Fair enough. It is good. Yeah. Meta reasons. No, for real, though, because his skills were really good. You don't watch other people who play Genshin, so... I don't actually play it anymore anyway. But... I found a really old, Kokomi cosplay that I never actually wore. It never, like, fit right. It was always either too big or too small, like, no matter what, in certain places. And now I don't actually have any desire to wear it anymore. So, I don't know if I should sell it or what, but... You're a waifu player when it comes to gacha. I just play... Mostly I play the characters who I think are cute. But... It depends. It depends. And this is Misona Mika, a member of the Tea Party like myself. You got mad at Zenless because you kept getting male characters, so you downloaded a mod that turns the male character into a female character? Oh my god, Jun. Jun, there's something there. There's a level of dedication that I have never even considered. Trinity's Tea Party hereby welcomes Shale Sensei. Gotta give a cat to a guy real quick. Enjoy your cat pass off. Is that a euphemism? Mika, our precious XD gorilla. Gorilla? Why gorilla? She's so pretty though. Her design is so pretty. However, when I see her, I do just associate her with the VTuber coffee channel. Copy cat. I've been wondering what you might look like, Sensei. You don't look all that different from us. If you load up the stream and you hear a man speak that you weren't expecting, even if it's in the game they're playing, you're probably gonna click off, and you will be mad for the next 5 minutes. I'm sorry. I mean, I can't avoid every game with men in it, you know? However, I do feel like... Well, now I'm looking at the games I, like, want to play. And I'm like, most of them are pretty female-focused, but it's not even on purpose. But, like, the average shiniest gacha player. Oh my god, true. But, like, I play Sonic. There's guys in Sonic. They're animals, but they're guys. What if I start playing fighting games, though? I've thought about playing fighting games. What happens then? What if I'm playing online matches? I can't control who other people play. I obviously will only main girls, but what happens then? What happens at that point? What if I play like The Sims? What if I play The Sims and there's a guy in The Sims? What happens then? Well, I thought you had to give a guy a cat! What happened to that? Please play fighting games. I will at some point. I got a Humble Bundle with like a bunch of them. Like a lot. Like a lot of fighting games. And I said I've had Grand Blue versus for like years. Every day you consider learning Mandarin again. That's funny. Blaze Blue? Yeah, I've considered playing Blaze Blue too. I think that is in there. In the bundle. Okay. I think I like you, Sensei. What do you think, Nagisa? I don't believe it's polite to comment on such things in front of Sensei, Mika. Cute. You're doing it. Waiting outside? Ah, okay. You want more people to play Metal Gear Solid? I know! One of my friends, Zella, really wants me to play it. Because she loves Metal Gear. I'm not against it. I just don't own any of the games. And it's not something I've invested in yet, you know? And I know that'll be a big time commitment, too. There's no shame in affection, but there's a proper time and place for it. Nagisa, true lady. Oh, is that how it works? Mika. Have I considered Armored Core? No, and I won't. No considering happening. Sorry, Sensei. I guess I was being too informal. I guess I should say something like, I'm pleased to meet you. Gokigenyo? Even if you don't know or care for the story, Metal Gear Solid 5 is a super fun stealth sandbox. I am horrible at stealth games. I don't think that would be fun for you guys to watch. Genuinely. You look just like us. What did she think Sensei was going to like? Wow, you're a human. You're a human person. Well, but there are animal people here, so that might be it. If memory serves, you're the first person outside of Trinity to be invited to the tea party. You think Zella also said she'd get it someday? You want more peeps to Blaze Blue, since it's one of your favorite games ever. I didn't know that about you. Metal Gear Solid 5's movement is so good that Helldivers 2 literally copied it 1-for-1. Didn't know that. And Robot People, true. Yeah, that's true. So it's not that surprising that she commented on it. Does Blue Archive have robot women? I don't know. I don't think they're, like, specifically gendered. I don't know. I don't think they're gendered. I think it's just some of them look kind of masculine and some of them look genderless. To me, at least. Oh, that's true. Yeah, Arisu is indeed a robot woman. You're right. Yeah, you guys are right. Well, yeah. Well, but she's an android, though. Like, there's a certain point where you're too humanoid to be, like, a robot, right? She's very humanoid, right? Blaze was the greatest game ever made. I don't think so. I don't think that can be true. Lovingly. I don't think I'll agree. This is how I felt watching the Backrooms yesterday. I watched the Backrooms with my friend Dave, and he was really hyping it up. And I was like, just so you know, I'm not gonna like this as much as I liked Obsession, another movie that we watched earlier this year. And I was right. Backrooms was good, but I didn't like it as much as I liked Obsession. You know? So I'm just saying, I don't think Blaze will be the best game ever to me. I will like it, probably, but... Evil Day! We do make that joke. Yes and no. You do prefer when your robot women have visible joints. There was a... PJC, there was this art I saw the other day that I thought of you, but it felt very inappropriate to share, so I didn't. But it was like a robot girl, like, lifting her skirt, and you could see all the robot joints underneath. Anyway. Tiberian Buzz, hello, Lillie Hanami, sorry, that was the worst timing. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I couldn't find the art again, even if I wanted to. Sorry, it's not like I saved. I didn't, like, bookmark it. I'm so sorry. I need to add some redeems? Well, I don't know. What do people do for redeems? I don't know what to do. I know people do, like, hydrate. But I feel like you guys are gonna spam that, and it's gonna get annoying to me. Well, like, I don't know what people do for them. But, sure. You know exactly what I'm talking about? Yeah, you've probably already even seen it. There would be no reason for me to share it with you. I'm sure you've already seen it. Robot joint skirt lip, let's go? It was pretty peaked. But I'm not into robots. Was she wearing like a tank top? I don't know. I didn't look at it that close. You're the robot interested person, not me. I didn't look that closely at it. Anyway, this is normally a place that ordinary students could scarcely hope to be invited to. Sheesh, Nagi! Don't make such a big deal out of it. Okay, there's the XD we were looking for. Yeah. You have a friend who has redeems to throw a certain spoiler student at him. At him? The clanker! Wait, that's so funny. Yeah, go ahead and say it. No, because then I would have to put a seed in the jar. No, because then I'd have to put a seed in my swear jar. I wanted to, but then I caught myself. It wasn't because I wasn't trying to save your dignity. That's not why I didn't say it. I just didn't want to have to put a seed in the swear jar. That wasn't my intention, Mika. Right, my bad. I'll keep a lid on it. We brought you here because we have a small favor to ask. Okay, I know that the sprites just slide, like, to indicate who's talking, but it really throws me off when her sprite includes a full table with an afternoon tea set on it. Like, the full table is sliding. And what's that? Hold on, Nagi. Are we really going straight to the point? She's so cute. She's really cute. Shouldn't we, like, make small talk or something? Chat a bit to break the ice? It's a community meme. Well, her sliding? Dignity! Okay, fair enough, yeah. Nagisa's always in her chair because she can't stand Trinity's BS. Fair, okay. Table drifting. Okay. So it's an actual meme. Alright. We could talk about how great the weather is or what we ate yesterday. Should we really be skipping all that? Why would you talk about it, though? Isn't the tea party supposed to be all about social gathering? Well, that's what a real tea party is. You can stare at me with those pretty eyes all you want, but I'm not backing down. This has to do with proper tea party etiquette. She called her eyes pretty. True, though. You're more than welcome to uphold those values when you're the host, Mika. I am the host at the moment, so you will be following my lead. This expression is so cute. This, like, slightly shocked expression with the little sweat drop. Forgive me. It's unsightly of us to quarrel in front of a guest. Why don't we change the subject? As Mika suggested, she thinks they're pretty. Yeah. You all act as Trinity Student Council presidents, right? Well, Sensei can really read the room. Take a good look, Nagi. Those are some grown-up conversational skills. Listen to the eloquence and flow. Ignoring that, yes, you are correct, Sensei. We are the Student Council presidents of Trinity. You might be wondering why there are multiple presidents. It's a tradition of Trinity Student Council to have multiple presidents serve simultaneously. Okay, why? Hey, why did you ignore me, Nagi? She's still ignoring you. Before Trinity was unified, the representatives of each branch academy would hold tea parties to resolve any disputes. Are you really doing this? That's so mean. My feelings. The representatives of the Potter, Filius, and Sanctus academies came together to hold tea parties, meant to create an atmosphere of reconciliation. And since then... Why aren't there 3? Maybe there are 3. Maybe we're only seeing 2. You're just straight up ignoring me, Nagi. Are you doing this to get back at me? You're the worst. Is this how you treat a friend that you've known for over 10 years? Because 2's company and 3's a crowd, duh. Okay. They stole her for the event today. The Student Council of Trinity has been called the Tea Party, and the representatives of each faction host... Will you shut up? She's so cute! Oh my god. I'm in the middle of something. Can you not keep your mouth shut? Mika! On and on and on. If you don't shut that little yap of yours, will you kiss it shut, please? I'll stuff it shut for you with a roll cake. Oh, that's not really a threat. So you'll give me a treat? So I get to yap and then you'll give me a treat? Also, this face. Oh my god. I'm gonna keep my thoughts to myself, actually. I'm gonna put my thoughts back in my brain, actually. We're gonna keep... It is a threat. I don't know. Most threatening Nanyusa? No, she doesn't look threatening at all. Rename the school to duology? Okay, fair enough. That's fair. She looks like she hates your guts. Yeah, a literal roll kick. Yeah, I know. I'm aware. Oh, I see. I see. PJC was asking, yeah. Pardon me? I don't know what came over me. My apologies, Mika. Sensei. So scary. Hope we can get to the point eventually. I don't. I'm enjoying this. What we're requesting of you is rather simple, Sensei. Yeah, simple but important. Very important. Mika, you're still chiming in. Could you take charge of the makeup work club? Makeup work club? Yes. To put it plainly, we want you to operate a special class meant to save failing students. Trinity is an academic institution with a long history of intellectual and martial excellence. I wanted to say marital. That's not. That's different. But somehow, this proud institution has no fewer than 4 failing students. 4? Well, how big is your class size, though? Yup, we got a lot on our plate right now. Things are pretty disorganized due to the Eden Treaty. We need to deal with these failing students pronto, but we're short on manpower and time. Sensei, please help. We have students with a terminal case of the big dumb. They're just too stupid. We've tried everything. Throwing books at him. Making tea out of books. Making them sleep with their head on books instead of pillows. But nothing's working. Well, okay. Let's wait a second because there's Twitch ads happening. Let us wait. We can yap for a second. Or I can take a sip of water. I have sticker fatigue. That sticker fatigue is not the right word. I bought a lot of stickers and now I don't know where to put them. I bought some 3D puffy cherry blossom stickers, and I don't know where to put them. You dodged the ad. Exciting. Thank you for subscribing. It was making you that mad. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm sorry it's out of annoyance, but I also understand how annoying it can be. I appreciate it. Okay. The ad should be done. Freed yourself from jail. Yeah. Okay. Ad should be done now. Here we go. We can continue. I was trying to be polite and wait for a sec. Okay, okay. Hold on. Wait. Let me... Hello? Okay. I want to see this last thing. Okay. We got a lot on our plate right now. That's when we read this. An article all about the amazing things Shala has been doing. Fighting cats, cleaning streets, delivering packages. Shala may just be the greatest errand runners Kivotos has ever seen. Fair enough, but I mean, things are tight for everyone lately, I think. Cost of living is insane recently. To think there was someone we could stick with all our most tedious work right under our noses. You're our savior. Don't do that. Don't do that. Thank you very much. I wouldn't go quite that far, Mika. Why not? That's what we're doing, isn't it? Besides, you're a teacher, Sensei. These days, lectures are held on Blu-ray discs. Oh! That's what the discs are. I didn't realize, like, game-wise? Gameplay-wise? I didn't realize that's what the discs are. Okay. Well, we still have faculty members, administration, guest lecturers, and associate professors. A regular old teacher is pretty rare. VJC, thank you. Appreciated. A teacher is someone who uses their own knowledge to guide others, right? In other words, a leader. In that sense, a teacher is also someone who commands respect and gives others directions in life. That sounds perfect for the Makeup Work Club. The Blu-rays and tech notes are canon. That makes sense. I just didn't think about it, you know? Yes, but I've heard Sensei here isn't quite someone I'd consult with about my direction in life. Wow, judgmental. I feel you. We've heard a lot of stories about you. I'll save you the embarrassment of repeating what we've heard. What kind of reports are they getting? Technically, they're supposed to use state-sponsored guidelines to teach. Well, yeah, in the US they are. But we don't know about other countries, right? There's probably still countries out there where it's just, like, depending on the school. And not, like, government-sponsored. Hmm? What? Huh? Yours plot load bearing feet? Huh? Hmm? Anyway, we're in a bit of a jam, so you taking care of this would be great. The Makeup Work Club is simply an interim arrangement established to give failing students the help they need. Given it's being formed under these special circumstances, Shala's extrajudicial authority will be necessary to have it established. Jun woke up from a slumber there. You woke him up. Huh? Sorry, he's... Huh? Oh... I remember, yes. Okay, I do remember that scene. Right. Right. Funnily enough, the fact that your most liked students tend to have a trend in their physical appearance makes it all the more surprising for you that Hanako is is your favorite Makeup Work Club member. What is the trend, then? I'm curious. To get a meeting with Hina. Right, I do remember. Cat pass has been done. Yay! Cat transfer has been done. It really sounds like it could be a euphemism for something. I know you mean a literal cat, but, but I don't know. Oh, wait. That was not the same line. No, yes it was. Okay. What do you say, Sensei? Surely you wouldn't turn away students in need. I won't refuse if it means helping students who need me. Yeah. Yes, we did it! Thank you, Sensei. Very well. I didn't necessarily expect you to decline a request, but... Never mind. Then, please, take a look at this document. Hi, Zel. Hanami. Hello, hello. These are the students. Yep, each one a thorn in Trinity's side, so to speak. Small, yeah, okay. Same, though, fair enough. You thought the cat thing was a euphemism? No, no, actually rehoming a cat. Not his cat, but a cat, a found cat, located cat. But he's allergic, so. Well, as far as I know, it's not a euphemism, but... You could put it more tactfully than that, Mika. We'll put it this way. These are the students in need of Trinity's love. That's crazy. Can I offer you a cat in these trying times? It might help. It might help. I don't know. I mean... I said before, my neighbor's cat keeps coming into my apartment and hanging out. And it is helping. It does make me feel better. Sure, whatever. Mika! Wait a minute. Do you recognize any of the students, Sensei? Answer vaguely. We'll send you some documents with all the details. Do you have any other questions? What's the Eden Treaty? That's a toughie. Wait, do you not know? What do you mean? It is quite a long story, so we'll set aside some time for that at a later date. The information is classified, after all. How? How is it? Regardless, it doesn't concern your work with the Makeup Work Club. Shouldn't the Tea Party have 3 student council presidents, PJC? Your question. Well, yes, but... Oh. Seiya isn't at Trinity right now. She's taken ill. So there are 3. That's what I said! I said there might be 3. You went to your cafe, you got artists in your cafe, you noticed your eyes since their cameras focused on the player. I never considered that. Wait, that's terrifying. If I ever get her in my cafe, I'll have to notice. I'll remember that you said that. I'll take notice. Well, spooky. Correct. Seiya is supposed to be the one hosting this party, but since she's absent, I'm hosting it in her place. We all take turns acting as the tea party's host, though that also isn't any of your concern. I guess that's it then. Splendid. You can officially work for Trinity once preparations are complete. Once again, we appreciate your assistance. This will be a great help to us. I still love Sensei. Of course she wants to see him. Well, yeah, but... But, like, programming-wise, it's fun that they put that in. Bye, Sensei! See you next time! Hopefully. It's actually unusual for every tea party host to be gathered in one place. Oh, don't act like we're always busy. Still, this meeting with Sensei is the first time I've seen your face in a while. It's nice. I feel the same way, Mika. What, despite you yelling at her? We'll be counting on you, Sensei. I will be escorting you from this point forward as the host of the tea party. I'll be in your care. They're friends, so yelling at each other is pretty common. I never yelled at my friends. I was gonna say I don't yell at my friends, which is also true, for the most part. But, except for, like, playing games, obviously. But then I realized they're kids, like, they're in high school, right? So, I was thinking, but even in high school, I didn't yell at my friends. I decided to see a student whose name I recognized on the list for the Makeup Work Club. Yeah, he's for me. Hello. Wah! It really is you. Sorry, I'm hiccuping. Wah. Hi, Sensei. I can explain everything. Well... to be continued. But we're still going. It'll be continued now. Who is this Hifumi and why does she look like Faust from the Masked Swimsuit Gang? Looks just like her, crazy. In case you're wondering, Nagisa uses a Walther PP, German police pistol, and Mika uses a Lanchester, British copy of the German NP-28. Interesting. You yell and hard gay flirt with your straight male friends, and they play along. As opposed to soft gay flirt? That's fun. That's fun. I enjoy that. So, the thing is... It's not my fault. Girl, delusional. There was a surprise Pedodo show, and I had to skip my regular exam to attend. So that's why I'm failing now. You yelled at your friends and argued a lot in high school, and then you picked your noses and acted tune at the local park after in high school? In high school? Really? Wild, okay. Can't be actual pals if they can't be gay with you. True. Very true. At least a little bit, I think. Don't look at me like that. I was sure that I checked the exam date, but I must have made a mistake. Yeah. The difference between friends and best friends is you're always being nice and calm with the former, but yelling you donkey with the latter. No. My best friend and I don't yell at each other. None of my best friends and I have ever, like, really yelled at each other. Maybe I'm just not the type, but... Your Trini era lasted to, like, junior high. Okay. Oh, well, wait. Junior high, I think... Okay, so my school, what was considered junior high for some other schools was still my school's middle school. So that might be why. That might be like the confusion here. Cause like I know for some people like 7th and 8th grade, right, was junior high, I think. But we didn't have junior high, we just had middle school. So for us that was still middle school. I'm sorry. I'm not sure you have anything to apologize for. Yeah, I mean it's just your own grades, right? You have to deal with this yourself. Right. So what happened was Nagisa asked me to support you, Sensei. That can't be it. Right? That can't be right. Really? Really? That's where the matter stands. Will you help Sensei lead the makeup work club, Hifumi? What? Me? Yes. This is a responsibility that only an honor student such as yourself can handle. Didn't even have middle school here. It's just elementary, grades 1 through 8. Really? Straight into high school, 9 through 12. That's crazy to me, elementary being that whole time. Interesting. For me, elementary was 1 through 4. And middle school was 5 through 8. And then high school was obviously, yeah, high school. I don't need to say that, yeah. Utility Park is your territory, and one time argued with some girls over it, and they kicked you, and you ran away. As you would. That's reasonable. That does sound like a junior high age, upper middle school age kind of thing, yeah. I'm not an honor student. My grades have always been average, and that was before I started failing. I've always found you to be rather compassionate. Besides, isn't it time you repaid your debt to me? Well... Your desk chair broke a few days ago. I'm sorry to hear that. That seems annoying. I take that to mean that you agree. I'm counting on you, my makeup work club president. Oh, your elementary was 1 through 5, and middle 6 through 8. Your middle school was only 2 years? Was it a separate building then? That's interesting. Getting a new one tomorrow. Good. I'm glad you're able to do that. What most would call the middle school bracket was just called intermediate grades in elementary, after primary and junior. Primary and junior? That's interesting. Yeah, that's all very specific. You also buried Yu-Gi-Oh cards there and said in 10 years you'd dig it up, but they put like street tar over the grass? Oh no. Well, so you gotta rent a jackhammer, and then... I hope you remember exactly where you buried it. Otherwise, you're gonna have a long day and probably a misdemeanor on your record. 6, 7, 8 is 3 grades. Okay, so I did say earlier that I wasn't good at math, right? I did give the caveat that I wasn't good at math, right? That's really embarrassing. Okay. You're the club president? It's just a temporary title. The Makeup Work Club is only a provisional club. Thank you so much. That's so awkward. We'll be disbanded once everyone raises their grades back up. But until then, I'll be working with you, Sensei. Yeah, I get it. I know. Also can confirm YouTube is stable again. Is it? Okay. Interesting. She's the club president and the leader of the Master Gang. She's a busy girl. Cute outfit today. Thank you very much. She's working overtime. She's a busy girl. The only time it really mattered was we weren't allowed in each other's sections during recess. Primary yard got their own play structure, so did the junior yard, but the intermediate yard only got the big soccer field and no cool play structure. Yeah, in middle school, we had recess, but we didn't have a, like, playground. We had, like, a tar sidewalk with, like, a... What is that thing called? It's like a stick with a ball on it. I don't know what that thing is called. Like a very big stick with a ball on a rope. What is that game called? I don't know. And like... Tetherball, yeah, tetherball, thank you. I should have known that. It is tethered. We had that, and then we had like Foursquare, which I don't remember what that is or how it's played, but it was 4 squares, and then we had the track. We had a big, like, quarter-mile track, which had a soccer field in the middle of it. But, like, so if you went outside during recess, they didn't make you go outside, but if you chose to go outside, you pretty much just stood outside or walked around the track or played soccer. But those are kind of the only options. You could sit in the grass, I guess. I usually stayed inside. But if you stayed inside, you were just staying in the cafeteria. You weren't allowed to go anywhere else. I always wanted to go to the library, but you weren't allowed to, which was annoying. You used to use the neighborhood park's playground. Yeah, okay, across the street. Quite close then. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Looking forward to it, Hifumi. I'm glad you're here. I don't know what I'd do otherwise. Oh, have you met the other makeup work club members? There should be 3 others. I checked the list to see who they are. Let's go meet them, Sensei. We'll have our hands full with teaching and coming up with a plan to prevent them from failing. Yeah, not being able to go to the library is pretty dumb, I think. Because, like, what's the risk there, right? You had Foursquare too? It's just you have to throw the ball in someone else's square and they have to catch it after it bounces once. Right, okay. No more than once or else they're out. And if they get hit without catching it, they're also out. Okay, right. I do kind of remember now. You were in the school band, so you hid in the band room until recess and lunch was over. People definitely snuck out, for sure. Used to hide behind the wall there to record water game videos. Oh my god, cute. Oh, if you throw the ball and it lands on your own square, you're out. Were the squares that big? I feel like the squares were pretty small at the school. But I don't know, maybe I just don't remember the size of them. I probably don't. They're big for kids. That's true. Okay. Let's go meet them, Sensei. We'll have our hands full with teaching and coming up with a plan to prevent them from failing. I learned recently that the school district in the town that I live in now doesn't do recess for middle schoolers, which is surprising to me, but wait, isn't this... Oh no, I never enjoy having to come here. Hello? Is anyone here? Hello? You don't think you got it either? Really? I did. But again, it was more just like break time. I don't know if they get like a longer break or not. I have no idea how it works, but I read that they don't have like recess, so. Hello? Excuse me? You just got lunch. Yeah? What? Car is so cute, she looks like she's about to cry. It's what? True. You're the reason why your school district banned paper mache volcanoes. Oh gosh. What happened? What did you do? Well, Are we being ignored? Maybe she's shy. Who are you calling shy? I'm just wary of strangers. Used too much and caused a flood. A flood of what? The chemicals? Yeah, they call that being shy. No, being wary of strangers I don't think is the same as being shy, right? Maintenance. I forget. I always end up playing on Mondays. I always end up streaming on Mondays. And forgetting that there's maintenance. Oh my goodness. What brings you to the Justice Task Force? We're here to find someone. What? You think it's the Justice Task Force job to find missing people? No. 30-minute warning. That sounds like... That reminds me of being a little kid. And my mom would give me, like, a warning before we were gonna leave for a place. Assuming it's not time adjusted. No, it's a 30-minute... Well, I mean, the time that it said there, like, 2 a.m. UTC? That's not the same time zone that I'm in. But it will be 30 minutes from now, yeah. As much as you love hanging out, it does give us a hard out. Yeah. No, that's true. It does mean I have to go to sleep at a reasonable time, so that's okay. Twitch ad, okay. We'll chill for a second then. Not too long, but actually this gives me a good opportunity to mute and blow my nose. So 1 second, sorry. You didn't pay enough attention to see the time zone mentioned? Fair enough. Yeah, it said 2 a.m. UTC, Universal Time Code. But I'm Eastern Time, so it'll be 10 p.m. here. But that's good. It gives me time to wind down. Can read the entirety of Volume 3 in under 30 minutes, you trust? I don't think you should trust that. I don't think that's gonna happen. But, okay. This isn't the place for that. We don't do volunteer work. That's not what we mean. We heard the person we're looking for is being detained here. Do watching on YouTube while Twitch runs ads is funny? Okay, interesting. Definitely not. Yeah, there's no way, right? But they're locked up? At most, it's a 50-50. Don't bet on it, okay? Just don't bet money on it. That's all. For disorderly conduct. So, huh? Oh my god. Zwee mama. Okay. Are you here for me? Oh, hi! Hold on. Oh, you're tired and headachy. You're gonna go to bed after this too. Okay. So, can you, not tonight, because you're headachy. But, at some point, can you finish your Bang Dream, buddy missions, please? So I can get more, gems, please? So I can pull more for my wife, please? Thank you. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, okay, the volcanoes. You, your cousin, your little brother did the eruption, and then you got bored. So you decided to put the baking soda and vinegar into a closed, empty water bottle. Bad. It blew up and gave your brother 3rd-degree chemical burns. Yeah. So it led to volcanoes being banned in your district. Bad. Horrible. Bad idea. But yes, thank you for the bush. Thank you for doing it. Appreciate it. The majestic Hanako in her most natural habitat. Well, wouldn't her most natural habitat be nude? Because, like, birthday suit. Right? Pretty lady life goals. She's very cute. I like this style of swimsuit, too. The really athletic, like, cuts. I think they're nice. Yeah. Hanako single-handedly being the cause of why Kotori confirmed in the Toaru collab that it's canon that you're more likely to see a student walking around wearing nothing than without your guns and Kivotos. That's wild. Almost natural. True. Technically is more natural. Technically, right? On a technicality? I am not comfortable like that, though. You know, okay, hey, I don't know how familiar you guys are with The Sims. In The Sims, there's a trait that's like never nude. It's like your sim is uncomfortable with being nude. Same. I'm not comfortable like that. I don't get it. Depends on the party. Tella. Fair enough, girl. Live your truth. What the heck? How did you get out of your cell? I could have sworn I locked it tight. Oh, is this after? Did Koharu lock her up because of the please not just question mark. Please. Now I feel like I said something insane. Did she get locked up because she got glomped? Because how'd it go? Did she get locked up for glomp and Koharu? Is that what happened? I see. That's fair, is it? You been playing a game that gave your character the opposite trait? Drop the game, homie. That was a question mark. Oh, added to your last. Oh, okay. Oh, thank God. Okay. That means no clothes but gun is more likely than no gun but clothes. Yeah. Okay. I thought you were question marking what I said. And I was like, well, now I feel like I said something insane. Okay, got it. You didn't mean to leave it open then. I just walked right out when I thought I heard someone looking for me. Can I help you? She just didn't shut the door. I didn't expect to see a teacher here. You must be the one in charge of the makeup work club, yes? So stop making pleasantries and go get dressed! Who walks around in their swimsuit, you weirdo? Well, it depends on where you are, right? If you're at the beach, if you're a swimsuit model, if you're... if there are people who are comfortable with it, you work really hard to love your body. Alright, fair enough, though. It's fair enough. Urawa Hanako. Urawa. Second year from the makeup work club. Urawa Hanako. The little thing with Kohara being globbed is from way later. Okay. Arrested for strolling around campus in her school swimsuit. I mean, I thought so, because obviously Sensei was with them later, and so was Hifumi. But, you know. Currently in the custody of the Justice Task Force. What'd she get arrested for, then? Your egg-like body will be seen. I love Eggman. Good news for you. That's, to me, peak performance is Eggman body type. I'm not saying you look like that. I'm just saying in general. Is there a problem, Miss Shimai? You can't wear a swimsuit on school grounds. That's common sense. Kohara being ate up? Yeah. But the school swimming pool is on the school grounds as well. Do you prefer to swim without a swimsuit, Miss Shimai? Huh, what kind of... I never expected you to be the kind of skinny dip. Then again, I have heard that the Justice Task Force likes to lead by example. Oh my gosh. Don't be ridiculous! Who said anything about a matter of preference? Are you insisting that nudism is the only acceptable lifestyle? How avant-garde! Radical, certainly, but perhaps worth exploring. I love Hanako. She's hilarious. A concerning amount of women like Eggman. I love him! He's a goofy guy. He's a really goofy guy. Specifically for me, it's Sonic Adventure 2 Eggman. However, Jim Carrey Eggman is a close second. I like them both. I really like Eggman. You relate to Hanako. She's great. The way she talks. What do you mean? She's perfect. Would you get back in your cell already? My seniors will be here any minute. Oh my. Are they all coming to get a peep at me as well? Oh my god. Girl. Shut up! Shut up! Just get in there! Ta-ta, everyone. I'm a little preoccupied, so you'll have to see me some other time. I'm in love with her, I think. I think so. I think I'm in love with her. First movie, Jim Carrey, Eggman. Oh, first movie, Jim Carrey, Eggman reminds you that you're pen? Yeah. Zoa, have you watched Spy Kids recently? Because I think Floop would do that as well. I love it. Also, God, you can't believe you said glomped in the year 2026. You feel so old for knowing when that phrase came out. I don't know when it came out, but I had to say it too, and I felt a little silly saying it. But Hanako is just a female non-evil Belial, so not Belial at all. Belial's like 90% evil. That's most of his personality. Never, but always wanted to see Spy... You never saw Spy Kids? You trust my taste? You would love Floop. You would love Floop, I'm telling you. You would love Floop. Not his deeds, but his general vibe. So... What will happen to Hanako now? It's funny, the reason you like her is almost the opposite reason of why you flock to people IRL. It's spoiler territory though, so no, Lily. But don't tell me that though, because now I want to know. Now I'm curious. We could hang out there or something. Yes! Please, yes. Isn't it obvious? The penalty for indecency is death! Summary execution! I don't think you have to go that far. Belial's 50% evil, 50% horny? No, I don't think so. I don't know if it's a straight 50-50. CK! She was walking around school grounds in a swimsuit in the middle of the day in a plaza full of people. So she's an exhibitionist. Which I don't think is a crime if you're fully covered. It's weird, but I don't think it's a crime. I don't understand. Wait, this is Hanako. Oh, okay. I don't understand. I know we have a dress code, so that's why I chose to wear my school swimsuit. Why wouldn't you wear your normal uniform? Oh dear. It's going to be difficult to talk to Hanako like this. Why don't we go meet the next member? She's just giving up. She's giving up. Let's see. The next member is Shirasu Azusa. We've returned. Pretty. Wow. Mission accomplished. Shirasu Azusa has been successfully apprehended. What? No way! You're back, Kasumi, Mashiro. Thank you for keeping watch, Koharu. Wait. Lillie-sensei. Hello. Wow. Sorry, that was my gas mask impression. It was really bad. A shame. I could have gotten at least 3 more of them if I hadn't run out of ammo. Do your worst. I've been trained to withstand any kind of torture, so you won't be getting anything out of me. Oh wait, is it exhibitionism if you have clothes on? I thought the sensitive bits showing were what constitutes exhibition. I don't know. I don't know the definition of the fetish. I don't know the technical definition. Well, the sensitive bits being exposed is what makes it count as a crime. That's what makes it count as indecent exposure, but I don't know if that's what makes it count as exhibition. It might just be like doing any form of getting off from exposure. Mr. Exhibition over here. Sorry. Sorry. Literally exhibition. Okay. Yeah, kind of, that's what I thought, right? So I think it's more just like the taboo of it, kind of. Different levels to it. Yeah. That makes sense to me. I've never really understood it myself, but that makes sense. Okay. Shirasu Azusa. Serious as second year from the makeup work club, Shirasu Azusa occupied a tear gas storage area while being pursued for committing violent acts on school grounds. Wow. Just stick with art exhibitions. Yeah, that's more my style anyway. Pasties covers for the most important parts is for cowards. Why? What about band-aids though? What if we just go with band-aids? I know that counts as covers, but I mean... Proceeded to use tear gas to resist arrest for 3 hours before the Justice Task Force finally apprehended her. Evaded capture by laying traps and IEDs until the moment of her arrest. Band-aids are also for cowards? No. Band-aids are peak. No, you're missing out. We have 15 minutes. We can do at least one more, right? Hopefully more than that, but at least one more. Failing Students Part 2. Obligatory gun nerding for the MUWC. Hifumi and Hanako have... Oh, the Makeup Work Club. Hifumi and Hanako have L85A2s. Koharu has a pattern 1914 Enfield. And Azusa has a... I'm assuming it's SIG and not SIG. SIG M400. I know nothing about guns. I'm so sorry. I'm doing my best to read your comments. Me, do your worst. I haven't trained to withstand any kind of torture. Definitely not trained to withstand anything. Yeah, I always think that I'd be fine with whatever, but then I stubbed my toe and I'm weeping, so... But then, like, today, they warned me so much about this test, this medical test being awful, and they're like, well, I'm gonna, like, electrocute you, basically, so it's gonna be really painful. And then he's, like, giving me a countdown, and I feel the first couple of zaps, and I'm like, this is nothing, this is fine. The higher levels were kind of uncomfortable, but it was mostly just the needles. It was maybe just the grinding into my skin with needles that I hated. My muscles. Especially because I could tell when he didn't find the right muscle, because it didn't hurt that bad. And then he would be like, almost, sorry, this is so gross, but like swirling the needle around under my skin until he found the right muscle. And there would be a moment of just like, ow, okay, there it is. Yeah, you got it. You found it. Great. Thank you. Hello? Yeah, no. Zaku, keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. You can imagine? No, yeah, it sucked. It sucked. Anyway, don't get an EMG if you don't need one. I'm sure you won't. It sucks. We could fit more. Stop it! Stop! I'm sorry. Fine, I'll never yap again. Fine, we're locking in. No, we're locking in now. We're locking in now. Fine. Yes, I heard you'll be. I heard you will be the one in charge of the makeup work club for the time being. Also, hello, Dave. It wasn't great. I imagine that you'll be very busy, Sensei. I apologize that we can't offer any help. Actually, you can. I want you to turn those two over to me. Never. On what grounds? They're shameless criminals. Settle down, Koharu. The Tea Party contacted Shale specifically to request Sensei's help. Those two fall under Sensei's jurisdiction as the one in charge of the makeup work club. Those are the rules. Keep yapping about your doctor's torture methods. It sucked. But, well, if you say so. Oh God, Sal. Oh no, ow. Well, it serves them right. What better punishment than being lumped into a makeup work club? How humiliating. Oh, but you're gonna be in it too. Ha ha ha! A team of degenerates and outcasts. I would die of shame if I was forced to join a club like that. Girl. Koharu. There's only one left, right? Yes, that's right. I should have spoken up sooner because the thing is... Irony is a literary device. The last club member is... Shimoe Koharu. Me? Shimoe Koharu. She's a snail. A little slurm. First year from Makeup Work Club, Shimoe Koharu. On the verge of flunking after 3 consecutive Fs. Note, cannot return to the Justice Task Force until she is no longer failing. Do you love her face there? It's really cute, yeah. Oh, so these are the other members of the Makeup Work Club. Yeah, she's about to cry. Alright, loser, get in! Well, here we are, Ryulen. This is the Makeup Work Club. Everything here is so pretty. Everything in Trinity is beautiful. The real challenge starts now. What do we do now, President Ajitani? A group of young girls, alone with someone far more experienced in a secluded classroom. My, how scandalous. I'm not sure what you're suggesting, but I couldn't care less. I have enough resources for us to take shelter here for a month if need be. No. Someone please kill me. Sensei, a little help? I'll do what I can. Thanks. I'll try my best too. Hey, look. Look. It wasn't even a struggle. It wasn't even a struggle. We could probably do another one. No yapping. The Makeup Work Club members briefly introduced themselves. That's the long and short of the situation. This is just a temporary arrangement, but let's try to make the most of it. It's a pleasure to meet you all. Are there, any questions? None. We're to do special after-school training in addition to our regular classes. It's simple to understand. Basically, the goal is for each of us to pass the special academic evaluation exam that's coming up. We don't necessarily have to ace it or anything. We just have to not fail is all. Sensei will do everything to help us too. We'll also get 3 attempts at the exam. But if we pass the first one, we won't have to take it again. That means our makeup work would end early. 3 attempts is quite generous. Sensei's role will be to manage and supervise us while checking our schedules. We can also turn to Sensei for supplemental lessons to our regular classes. Understood. Our objective is to complete this mission together. We must gather here every day to train in order to do so. She's like locked in. She's so fight-pilled. Military-pilled. It Essentially, this is a gathering of people trying to avoid dishonorable discharge. I see no reason to sabotage this arrangement. She did consider it, though, it seems like. Exactly. Oh, come to think of it, you transferred here not very long ago. Isn't that right, Azusa? You must still be getting used to the academy. If you work hard with Sensei, you'll finish your makeup work in no time. Oh, is Miss Shira also a transfer student? It's rare for someone to transfer into Trinity. Well, at least that's what your file said. Oh no, did you not want me to share that? No, there's no point in hiding the truth. Don't worry about it. Adapting is merely a matter of putting in the appropriate work. You wouldn't mind me calling you Azusa, would you? The wing students can fly? Really? I didn't think their wings were, like, functional. I mean, they move, but... No? Why would I mind? Wonderful! My clubmates, Azusa, Hifumi, and Koharu. I like the sound of that. We're soldiers fighting in the trenches that is makeup work. You may act like an ice queen, Azusa, but I can tell you have a sweet side. Good face. This can't be right. Koharu's eyes look like they're filled with hate for some reason. What did I do to deserve this? I refuse to accept it. Their grades are hanging out somewhere with your expectations for your job. True. What? Refuse to accept what? I'm an elite member of the Justice Task Force. Don't you dare look down on me just because I'm the only first year here. I'll be out of this stupid makeup work club before you know it, so don't get too friendly. Okay. You have a point. I don't see the need for us to treat each other any differently based on class year. I'm okay with that. That works for me too. I'm not used to that kind of culture anyway. Besides, we're each here for our own benefit, so I don't see the need to pretend to be friends. Well... Wait, truth is, I've actually been keeping a secret from you all. The reason I've been failing recently is because I was taking the second year exam so I could skip a grade. Skip a grade? Why would you want to do that? Why? Because I'm going to become the Justice Task Force's ace. But that's how you failed, isn't it? I could understand trying it once, but why continue doing it after failing? Shut up! That's not what's important. The point is that I've been hiding my true power. Okay. Okay. Smug, okay. This time, I'll take the first year exam. I'm sure to earn an excellence award, aren't I? Not necessarily, no. After that, it's farewell to the makeup work club. No one said anything about being done with makeup work if you win an excellence award. You were holding back. I see. Just so you know, I'll be taking the first year exam as well. Who cares? I'm done with the makeup work club after the next exam. See you later. It was nice knowing you. That's all I'm trying to say. I have it all figured out, so pretend like I was never here. Bye. And good luck. Oh, she's so smug. She really left. Aren't Koharu's little mood swings the cutest? Kinda. On the other hand, it's adorable how Asusa never changes. Freedom. Freedom. Death penalty. True. Freedom for me, but not for thee. I think I'm gonna like it here. An Asusa face. Yeah. From that point forward, the makeup work club gathered every day for after-school lessons. Azusa is technically a second year, although she's behind due to transferring. Maybe her transfer credits didn't count. Okay, we can't do any more. Hold on, I need to not. Okay. Because we only have 5 minutes left before maintenance. So, we have to do 6 of them. Which isn't really great for 2 hours, but, you know. So be it. So that will have to be it. Although, I haven't even looked at... I'm not gonna pull probably, but I haven't looked at the banners in like a while. Stop. I'm trying to look! Cute. Please go away. There you go. I have Camp Hare. Seiya's banner is coming next. Okay, I will wait then. Camp Kotama. The pace of the stream leaves much to be desired. Stop it. A bullyable cat and a police scout. I do like bullyable characters. I do. They gotta let you know how important the maintenance is for my wife as well. They need regular maintenance. They are bulletproof, after all. Somehow. The most generally useful for like a really long time? Really? Okay. I mean, I just also am a fan of her design. So, it makes the most sense, I think, to wait. High maintenance women. That's why I keep you around. No! No. That's not the only reason. Okay. Oh, hold on. I clicked off, but I didn't actually claim my daily rewards, so let me do that really quick. Okay, now I'm done. Bulletproof waifu. Yeah! You knew this. They're bulletproof. That's like the whole thing. That's why it's fine for them to be shot at. Because they're bulletproof, so it's fine. It's fine for them to be shot at, but that's why they're like protective of Sensei. Because Sensei is not bulletproof. How about changing from Mondays to Sundays or Fridays? Can't. Both of those days are taken up. I could do Wednesdays, maybe. But, Sundays, I am busy and I only do scheduling streams. Really short scheduling streams on IRIAM. And Friday I do karaoke, also on IRIAM. So, those 2 days don't work. I could swap to Wednesdays, though. And just do Wednesdays instead. I think that's probably easier. I didn't say I want to use my students as meat shields, no. I just said that they are here. They're here. You swear one of these days you'll join Blue Archive and see gameplay of it? Or I could just show you next time you come over. I could just show you. Because I don't stream the gameplay that much. Because it's like a pretty repetitive loop. But, I don't know. I feel self-conscious about, like, not being that far in. This is funnier, though? Okay, fair enough. But you would have to join, like, straight away. And even then, I don't often... It's mostly, like, skipping ahead of the battles, usually. So, you're not that likely to see, like, a good representation of the footage. But that's fair, I guess. It just would make more sense for me to show you, but... Fine, fair enough, okay. Okay, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry for yapping so much. I'll try to get further next time. I'll try to yap a little bit less and get further next time so we can maybe finish a chapter in not like 4 streams. You get those big dream quests up first. You don't have to. You said you were headachy and tired. It can wait. It can wait. It can wait till tomorrow or whenever you have time. I was just poking you about it. Thank you. Okay. I hope you guys have a good night. I think, yeah, tomorrow we're gonna play... No, nothing. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Never mind. Wednesday we're playing Lost and Found Co. Wednesday we're playing Lost and Found Co. So, yippee! Thank you. Thank you for watching. Love you. Love you too. Thank you very much. Remember, everyone, a smile is the best medicine, so I hope I've healed you tonight. Good night. Oyasumi. Bye-bye.